Peace, everybody. It's your boy. Let's talk. We back with another video. All right, y'all. So I'm still out getting my steps in, my slow steady cardio. Pretty much just about done. I had a few stops I had to make too while I was out here. Had to start up ready, get my medicine, and also stopped at the market real fast, picking up some stuff to make dinner for the girls. Cause I don't think I'm gonna do no cardio today when I go in the house, do no training. I've been doing it like for the last 5-6 days straight. So this is gonna be it. I'm just gonna do this. I may probably do a light shadow box for like 10-20 minutes because I'm hard headed. But as far as me doing like some real strength conditioning, I ain't gonna do that tonight. I'll save it for tomorrow. But let's get right to the topic of this video, man. So there's a lot of talk on forums, on social media, with a lot of older women, talking about dating younger men and, how younger men be giving them that pipe and all that stuff, which is true. It's very, very true because, for myself, well, I'm 40 now, but I've been single since I was like 28 years old or something. And ever since me and my kid's mother broke up, most of the girls I've been dealing with is older women. And they do love that young pipe. So I get it. I definitely get it. And in most cases, it be good too. So, you know what I mean? Like, I can't knock it. But I don't think that younger men should take older women seriously, like to get into serious relationships with them. And that's really the topic of discussion for this video because, like I said, you hear a lot of older women talking about it and everything and glorify the young guys and everything. And I suppose they try to do it to try to, upset the men, the older men or whatever. I think they believe that a man gonna be jealous of that and all that, when that could be true for some guys, but most guys don't care about that stuff. Like, guys like, look, I'm gonna get my nut off regardless. So if you don't get yours off, that's on you, because I got mine. And I got it several times too. Let me go back this way. So, I don't think that's a detriment to us, but they seem to somehow constantly keep doing it. But, it is what it is. But I don't think that younger guys should take older women seriously. And there's a few reasons why I say that. One, most older women are stuck in their ways. Like, you're not going to really change their minds. You might change it on some aspect, on like smaller light things. But when it comes like a real issue, an important topic, they're not going to take you seriously. And when it gets down and dirty and important, they're not really going to care and listen to what you say, because in their mind, you're just a young boy to them. You're just some penile. And that's really what it is. Some of y'all may refuse to believe that, but all you is just a plaything to them, a toy, an object. I know how, like, they say, like, how some older men like younger girls, like little models, look at them like eye candy, like a toy, a plaything. Well, that goes the same for women too. They look at guys like toys, objects, sexual objects, playthings. And most older women look at younger guys as such. So when it comes down to make some real tough decisions, some real important stuff, she's not really going to take your input in consideration. Now, let me make this disclaimer. That's not all. I have to always say that. It's absolutely not all. But we speak for a lot of times the majority over here. Majority of the times, it's going to go like that. Because and it depends on the age gap, she's definitely not really going to take your word seriously. Because, shoot, a lot of times, they be messing with guys half their age or even just young enough to be their child. So they looking at you like a son, for real. So, like, what my son gonna tell me some real seriously stuff. Yeah, you might take it into consideration a little bit, but you're gonna look at them like you never even got your ears wet, young man, young woman. So get out of here with that. Like I'm not doing that. Like go out and experience life first before you try to tell me what to do on something important. That's the mind frame of older people, especially older women. A lot of y'all like to think that men are like the worst when it comes to that stuff, the egos and all that. Now, I found that women could be a lot dirtier when it comes to things like that, especially when they're in a position of power. And a lot of times, these older women messing with younger guys, that's their power. They're in a position of power because they made it in life. Most times, like they got experience, so they probably have the highest earned income they possibly made. Where the younger guy is still trying to figure out life. He may be young, broke. He may have aspirations. He may have ambition. He may have, potential. But he still ain't figure out life and everything. And that's another reason why you shouldn't, because you're going to set yourself up for someone that you may not even start to like as time go on. Because she might be nice, like let's say like you like 20, 21, 22, and you're messing with like a 45-year-old, something like that. And y'all like really dating and having a serious relationship. And then when you turn 32, when you turn 32, and if she's like 45 or something like that, she's going to be 55 now. If you were 22 when y'all started off dating, and she was 45, so you see how it's going to go? Then when you're 42, she's going to be 65. It's just going to keep getting older and older and older. And no knock, no diss, but women looks starts to fade after a while. They can still look good. You can still look good for your age, but you're going to see that difference from when you were like in your 20s and 30s until like up in your 60s and stuff. And then, not to mention health complications. You're going to have to deal with that if you're dealing with an older female. Because, let's face it, a lot of older women have a lot of health issues for some reason. And it's not their fault. It's just their, biology. That's what it is. But you're going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to deal with the menopause and everything. And let's just say that you're a young man, you're setting yourself up for the future, and you want to have children. Well, I think that's a major thing, because you may not be able to have kids with her, because that may be past her time, depending on how old she is. Like, seriously. So, like, y'all really have to start considering that stuff. Like, take your time. Now, I understand a lot of these older women out here look nice, because I just said in the beginning of this video, I've been dealing with older females for like the last 12 going on 13 years, for real. A little younger girls here and there, but for the most part, I've been dealing with older women. And I'm 40 years old now, and I still talk to older women sometimes. But I've noticed the age bracket is starting to get shorter. Like when I was 28, I became single, so I started dating out and everything. And I remember I was 29 years old talking to a 41 years old. She had like 11 years on me. I don't know if I'll do that right now. I don't know if I'll talk to a 51-year-old right now. She got to be a badass 51-year-old, I tell you that. Like, because you got to deal with like issues. And I ain't even talking about talking for like taking it seriously. I'm just saying just talk to her as far as like, casual dating, casual having, sex, friends with benefits type stuff. I don't think I would do that. And I definitely wouldn't probably date no one that's 20 years older than me and stuff like that. Like, you got to be like, I don't know, Angela Bassett, Felicia Rashad or something, Gayle King, Oprah, for me to even consider something like that. Maybe even Jamie Lee Curtis. Some of y'all may think I'm tripping, but I've always had a thing for Jamie Lee Curtis, as far as back as I can remember. And I don't care how old that woman get, I'm still going to have a thing for Jamie Lee Curtis. But, my bad, y'all. My phone had died on me while I was out there, so I had to wait to come in the house to charge it. But what I was saying was that I don't care how old I get. I still like Jamie Lee Curtis, but I don't like her enough to want to wife her. Even if I did have the opportunity to do that, I probably wouldn't have. I probably wouldn't because she's just old, and I'm not digging that. And I want to be able to grow with someone, not watch you wither and pass before me. There's a whole lot of attributes to it, but I just think that if you're a younger guy dating an older woman, you're just setting yourself up for failure. You're gonna get the short end of the stick because 9 times out of 10, all you're doing is getting someone leftovers when you can be getting the cream of the crop. Someone who's young, who's fertile, and someone who can be coachable too. Someone you can, mold to be someone that love you and you can love versus someone that has already had game, already been through stuff, been weathered, seen it all and think they know it all. So it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.